So very briefly, in January, instead of New Year's resolutions, I decided to come up with some goals that I wanted to achieve this year. There were four I came up with. One was to graduate university. Two was to go to Paris again. Three was to find a job in my field somewhere. Four, to move out of my apartment, move out of this apartment. And that was back in January. It's beginning of May now. It's May 2nd. And, well, university is almost done. I only have, let me see here, one, two, three, technically 4 weeks of classes left. One of those weeks I'm going to be in Paris, so that's one of the other four goals. So that essentially leaves for me 3 weeks of class. And then one of those weeks, and plus another one, is for exams. So university is almost done, which leaves me terrified. I'll have my, I'm supposed to move on with life now, and get a job and do all those wonderful things. So, we'll see. We'll see how that one goes. Paris is the easiest one. Paris is probably fine. Getting a job, no fucking clue. I don't want to work at a restaurant. I'm really not sure what I'm going to be able to do or come up with in relation to a job. And then moving out of this apartment, well, if I find a job, it should be pretty easy to get out of here. I only pay 140 euros a month, which is really cheap. It's really low. That's it. Most places in Lisbon are between 200, 250, maybe 300, depending on if you're sharing the place or if it's a studio. I don't know what I would do. I'm so far from that point. I'm not really thinking of it. And then these babies, these go on, I think, the 19th? Yes. These are gone in exactly 1, 2, 3 weeks. So that's another, big life-changing thing there. I got these back in September, and now they'll be gone, thankfully. And yeah, so that's just to give myself an idea when I look back, where I am right now, and especially in relation to university. I kind of realized last night that essentially this is what I've been looking forward to for the last 6 years of my life, since I was 18, to graduate from university and to get a degree. When I was 18, I remember that was so, it seemed almost impossible, almost undoable. It was, almost no one in my family had ever done that. Being young and naive, I imagined it would also probably lead me to a job and something I could be happy with. And I see that that's probably, well, it's possible, but it'll take much more education and more life experience and blah 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 in order to get there. So, but it's always been one of my life goals to graduate from university. I'm almost there. So for that reason, I'm nervous. And honestly, like, I've been distracting myself so much with school. I remember it was almost the same thing when I was in the United States at tech school. Came the end of the semester, and I just completely froze, and I couldn't do anything more. And I'm kind of reaching something similar right now. When I reach the end of things, I get, I wouldn't say cold feet, but I guess it's cold feet. But I'll finish this. I should be fine. My GPA, grade point average, my media final maybe won't be so great. I'm right now at a 14 out of 20. Don't know what it'll be after this semester. Honestly, this semester has not been super for me in relation to school or grades. I've had like a 2.5 week Easter holiday. This weekend I'm going to the south with Luca. Then this week in Paris. Honestly, I'm choosing a really shitty time to be going on holidays and vacay, but well. So then, just to say, yeah, that's where I am. May 2014. At the very least, these horrible things will be gone. So, Oh, and then I'm quite unhappy with how I look in this video. I think it's also because of the sunscreen lotion and the lip gloss, because you can see it's sunny outside. So, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely try and lose some weight before I go to Paris. So, yeah, over and out.